predictions, 25 and 25 that you have known to come and love. Today, I'm here at the London Bridge in Lake Havasu. I'm not exactly sure how to say it. Look, I'm no expert here. But Lake Havasu, Arizona. And this behind me is the famous London Bridge, as in the childhood nursery rhyme of the London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down. So today's topic is going to be about falling down, right? Now, as we've seen in the past, the Milwaukee Brewers kind of live or die based upon their bullpen. Now, a lot of teams will face this problem. You have a solid closer, you have a solid setup man, you got your lefty specialist, you got your long relief, you got a couple other, guys who fit in some minor roles right there. They're going to make or break your team's success. Now, granted, starting pitching will always dictate success. You have a good starting pitching core, and you're going to be all right. But without a solid bullpen, people will tell you, wins games. Hall also wins games. Let's make that perfectly clear. But in the playoffs, when it's really crunch time, when it really matters, there's two things you need. And the two things that a winning team will always have is, one will be clutch hitting. Actually, sorry. In the playoffs, there's three things you need. One is clutch hitting. Two is defense. And then number three is your bullpen. Games are won or lost in the playoffs based upon your bullpen. If you look at the 2011 Milwaukee Brewers, when you had K-Rod, setting it up in the game, you had Axford, taking it down in the ninth. You had a pretty damn good bullpen. 2012, the opposite, the complete opposite. And why were they so bad then? Bullpen. 2013, same kind of thing. Axford started off the year awful, and eventually played himself out of the closer's role, and actually out of town as well. So that brings us to Jim Henderson. Jim Henderson is your new closer. He follows in a long line of flash-in-the-pan closers who are here for 1 year. Now, granted, some of these people have had more success than other players. Solomon Torres, what's his name? Trevor Hoffman, Derek Turnbow, John Axford, Eric Gagne. I can go back further. I'm not going to. But closers are basically a dime a dozen, I guess. Closers lose it. They lose it pretty hard, and they're never really the same again. Other than your established guys who are just like, they're forever. But Jim Henderson has to be a shutdown guy if the Brewers are going to find any success at all this year. He's got to go out there and save 35, 40 games. And he really can't do it because he's a backup. Your backup this year is going to be once again Francisco Rodriguez, K-Rod, back for a fourth term of duty, I think. And why not? I mean, he's shown, in the past, he's shown a lot of success. He's had a lot of success in his years at Los Angeles Angels, with the New York Mets, with the Milwaukee Brewers, the last 4 years, parts of 4 seasons. And you have him back. He's your backup plan in case Henderson falls apart. But if Henderson does fall apart, I think you're in more trouble than it's actually worth. Trying to bring in K-Rod to close games for you. So your closer, Henderson. Your setup man will probably be K-Rod then. Last year's setup man, Brandon Kinsler, didn't do anything wrong. He was actually one of the best setup men in all of baseball. Probably, maybe not all of baseball, all of the entire NL. And he didn't do anything wrong, but K-Rod's better. I mean, let's face it, Brandon Kinsler's still young. He's got more time to grow, I guess. And if he's your 7th inning guy and you got a shutdown 7th inning guy, then you got your 7th inning, 8th inning, 9th inning covered. And then, you hope your starter goes 6 every night, and you're golden. That's where the Brewers are so good in 2011, where it's like you had, the starters go in 6 and 7, and then you close it down from there. The rest of your bullpen's going to be made up with, you're going to have Tom Gorsolani back for another year. I think he's great if he stays in the bullpen. Now, if Tom Gorsolani's back in your starting rotation like he was last year, you're in more problems than you need to be concerned about, so you might as well just kiss the playoffs goodbye anyway. But also in your bullpen, you have probably another lefty, Will Smith, not the getting jiggy with it Fresh Prince, but White Will Smith, we'll call him. You got in the Norichika Aoki trade from Kansas City. And he's going to be another lefty in your pen. So right now you're counting, what's his name, Gorzolani and Will Smith as your lefties. He'll do all right. I got no issues with him whatsoever. And then you're looking at a couple other like random guys. Do guys like Rob Wooten have a chance with this team? Do a Rule 5 draft pick, Wei Chung Wang? Does he have a role with this team? Wang Chung Wang Wang Wang. He threw a couple pots and pans down the stairs, and that's how he got his name. Hey, that's a little racist. No, but he's a Rule 5 draft pick, so it's like he's been outstanding in spring training so far. Big issue with him though, he doesn't stay on the major league roster. You gotta give him back to Pittsburgh. I apologize right now for this wind is crazy, and it's probably going to be altering the audio like madness. Probably should have recorded that so I can tell them all, but whatever, it happens. Yeah, your bullpen is also looking, like I said, does Rob Wooten have a role in your bullpen? Does Donovan Hand or any of the other guys who got a chance last year, are they coming back in your bullpen? Who knows? One thing we've noticed about the bullpen in the past is it's just a revolving door. I mean, you bring up guys from the minors, you send guys down, constantly kind of, moving in and out, just to try to see what works. Because the bullpen, it's going to be in flux for the majority of the year. And, it's going to make or break this team. I mean, I hate to say it, the starting pitching is still going to be number one. But you can get by with a decent, probably not a bad starting pitching, but decent starting pitching if you still have really good offense and an average defense. But you can't get by with a bad or average bullpen. It's just not possible. So you need the bullpen to be good to great. If you want to expect like any kind of success. That having been said, it's kind of too hard to put actual numbers on everybody in the bullpen. Just because, first of all, you don't know who's going to make it. Second of all, you don't know who's going to be there all year. Third of all, I just don't feel like it right now. I got to be down to Phoenix in a couple hours to head home, and this trip will be over. But I guess for a little bit, I'm going to walk around and enjoy one day pitch in the area before heading out of town. So that's your 2014 Milwaukee Brewers bullpen.